I think a lot of us have had some experience with physical activity before. But something we don't know is sometimes it could be freaking hard. Like if you're playing basketball and the other player passes you the ball and you try and shoot and don't make it, at least for me, everyone pressures me about it. Side note, I was in music class and we had to do this thing where we saw a beat and had to clap it out. And if you got it wrong, the whole class had to start over. So everything was going well until one beat came up that I didn't know. And I clapped and no one else did. Everyone looked at me and one kid pointed at me and said, "It was Bobby." And then everybody just went and
yeah, Bobby did it.
Yeah,
I agree, he did it. So being the nervous wreck I am, I just stopped and sat there for the rest of the class, not clapping. When I was little, my mom wanted me to get into physical activity. So as far as I can remember, the first thing she made me do was soccer. I hated soccer. All I remember from soccer was that I didn't like it. And near the soccer field was a playground. And whenever I was done, I got to play on the playground. And my mom wanted me to try it, and I begged her to get me out. And begging her to get me out of things happens a lot more in this video. I don't know why, but some other thing I got into was karate. One of my friends started doing it at an early age. I forget how old she was, but she was probably 7 or 8, I'm assuming. Hey, do you remember how old you were when you joined karate?
How old was I in second grade?
Okay. Alright, so you were probably around like, I don't know.
Grade.
Yeah.
There.
Alright, so like 8 or 9 or something, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
When you had the juniors.
Yeah, that's what I estimated. Alright, thanks, bye. So I joined when I was like 9 or something, and I still didn't like it. Now, some of you may not know this, but yes, I actually did this. When I was 9 and a third, maybe, I did ballet. Of course, I actually did that. And then I did acrobatics with my sister. I dropped out again, of course, but my sister didn't. She was so advanced, she went on to the more advanced stuff, and now she's very good when it comes to stuff like acrobatics and stuff. Me and my family also did karate, but as usual, that didn't last. We just stopped showing up, and that was it. Also, by myself, I did Boy Scouts. The first thing we did was sell lemonade for people at this event near a college. So all the scouts had to do at least 10 hours of work, and we did this thing for 3 days. I was really busy with family stuff on the second and third day, so I worked what I thought was 10 hours on the first day, but apparently somebody kept track of how long I worked, and I did 9 hours. I don't know, I was just like, frick. I didn't really care that much, so the next thing we were doing is we met up at a park and they would explain what we would do there. So when I got there, we kind of just walked around, climbed a big hill, and then we sat down and went over what we would do next. Then we ended it with running around, playing tag. Nothing could have gone wrong, right? Right? We were running and I fell in mud, completely covered. I left with people staring at me, and as I left, I shed a tear because I scratched myself on I don't know what, and I started to bleed. And I left without going back. That experience scarred me, so I stopped reminding my mom. And then every Friday, I just told myself it's been a week since I went there. And at the timing of this video coming out, it's been probably about 1.5 years since I last went. One other thing my mom tried to make me do was baseball, but honestly, we were just hitting a ball in our backyard. That is something I'm actually good at. When I'm pitching, I have such good strength when I hit the ball. That is something we actually do in PE. A lot of different things like hockey, basketball, volleyball is what we do. And we even do that exercise video with that stupid annoying music in the background. And oh my god! One time we were playing volleyball and this one girl was really sassy and rude, but I just met her so I didn't care. As we were playing, she kept complaining about how the other teammates were just talking instead of playing, so I went over to them and asked them to stop talking. And as I was walking back, the volleyball came down and slammed me right in the face. The kid who was serving was like one of the really big tall kids, so that hit hard. It left a mark, and when I sent a photo to my mom saying I got hit, she thought I got hit or something from like a punch, and she said it was unacceptable for a student to put their hands on me. So she told me to go to the office, and I said no, as in a ball hit me, and she was like, well, why didn't you say that? Okay, that one was on me. Listen, I was tired, my face hurt, so I didn't want to hear it. Also, I don't like changing in the locker rooms because personally I am very self-conscious. And I don't even like taking my shirt off around people. You would know, Logan. I know you're watching this. So what I will do is I will wear pants and a hoodie, and then under it is my gym clothes. I just have to take my shirt and my pants off because it feels uncomfortable when I see or do that. I don't know. They just shove like 30 guys in a room to get half nude and then change clothes. Yeah, not for me. One of the last things me and my sister did was pottery. Now, this was one of my favorites because we actually stayed with this one. We actually made pretty nice things with the pottery. The people running the business were actually really nice. We made pots, and a week later we got them back. Then we had to paint them. I chose a dark but pretty blue. And then my sister went for a light but sudden green color. We kind of just painted them our favorite colors. And that's how they came out. And that's basically how I did all these physical activities in my life. This was a video, a lot of me just talking about PE. And this was also the first video that I animate like the big YouTubers. Well, I use Gacha Life. I don't know what the next video will be like, but like and subscribe if you want me to make a video about my pets instead. And it will get pretty weird. Trust me. Okay, bye.